So I'm Phil, and I'm the pastor of the Lighthouse Church in Poole in Dorset. And at the Lighthouse Church we've always had a passion to see healing break out in the way that it did in Jesus' time. If you read the stories in the Bible, Jesus went around healing the sick and raising the dead and doing lots of exciting miracles, and it's always been our heart to go after that and to see it happen in real life now. And our experience up to date hasn't been that exciting, to be honest. We've seen a few things. We've seen a few people get better as we've prayed for them. But just recently we had a trip over to Uganda, and something changed inside of me because I witnessed something which has just blown me away. We were out doing a mission working with Child of Hope in Uganda, which is a ministry working with street children in a slum. And we were having these crusades in the evening where we'd invite the local residents to come and hear about Jesus and hear the stories of Jesus. And this one night I was telling the stories from the Bible of how Jesus healed the sick and cast out demons and various other exciting stories. And this one lady was listening, and she'd come with her little boy called Thomas. And Thomas was lame. His leg was paralyzed. It was stuck following an injection when he was a baby. The boy was very heavy and quite a problem to the mum. She had to carry him everywhere. And she brought him to us and said, "Please, will you pray for my son?" And so I thought, God, this is your opportunity to really show the kingdom and show these people that how much you love them. And so we prayed and prayed. We got to the end of the evening and really nothing appeared to have happened there. And we said to the lady, "Look, it's getting late now. We're coming back tomorrow. Why don't you come back and bring Thomas and we'll pray again?" We came back the next day and there she was waiting, and she was a little bit excited. She said, "I think there's been some change because he was trying to stand up this morning." So we said, "Okay, that's good, let's pray again." And so we were praying and declaring over this boy, and again it was taking a long time and it didn't look like anything was happening. But after a while we said, "Okay, let's see if there's any progress, and we'll pop him down on the floor and see if he reacts any differently." And then before our eyes he stretched out his paralyzed leg and placed it firmly on the ground, and his whole face just changed, and this little smile came over his face, and the pain just left completely, and we were just so excited. We turned to the mother and said, "Has he ever done this before?" And she said, "He can't do this. He's healed. He's healed." And she was celebrating and everyone was jumping up and down. We stepped away from him and said, "Thomas, come to us." And Thomas walked across the 10 feet and jumped up into my arms. He hadn't let me touch him before because he was always in such pain and was so cross, but he jumped up and his little smile came over his face, and we were dancing around, and it was just absolutely amazing.